It's space. Let
Yeah.
the person have time to think.
Yeah.
It's not a simple, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You got to give people time to marinate.
I think the game has completely changed where, like, the game has, where, I don't know who's talking about it. I think Danny was talking about when Janelle was doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was on the block and, like, I never was running around individually because I was like, I feel like people know what they're going to do. Like, and people are, like, having those conversations and then it ultimately happens. And then, like no matter what, people are going to say yes to my face if I sit them down and I pull them in a room. And then it's just like, what am I setting myself up, like, to get my feelings hurt? Like, I'm not going to get my feelings hurt anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, I was that same exact way. I was on the block during the 10th HOH. And I was just like, if they're going to flip on me and send me home and, like, they're going to keep, I was sitting next to Zach. I was like, then they're going to flip on me and send me home. I'm not going to hound everybody. I'm going to talk to everybody, make sure, like, I have that same feeling of, like, I just give people space and, like, they'll have convos. And if people come around to it, like, it's not going to be because I've ran up to a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty confident she's not going to use the veto. And so I don't want to just sit on my ass until, you know, the box is closed. Like, I'm going to go. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. And then once she closes the box, have a few more conversations and then let people breathe. Yeah. Let people breathe. Because I didn't like that. I didn't like how, especially on that Thursday when Janelle went home. She pulled all of us in that room. I didn't like that at all.
I know, it's a lot, but it's like, for her, I think that's what was happening back then. And then she played in 14 and was like, she was a coach, and then right when the coaches ended, she went home. So, like, I don't think she, like, saw, like, how the game kind of has evolved.
Yeah. It's different now.
Yeah.
It's so different. And he was even talking about that. He was like, this is not the game I played. And I'm like, it's almost like a shell shock for them. They're like, what the hell did I just step into?
Yeah. I felt like it was going to be that for a lot of, like, people that came on from past seasons, like deeper seasons, because of how the game has completely changed. And I had that conversation with my dad because my dad's a super fan. And so, like, he was like, anybody from the past that comes back isn't going to realize how the game kind of kickstarts right away. And I feel like that kind of happened. Like, it kind of spiraled for some people, and some people, like, fell to groove. Like, I feel like Kevin just kind of fell into a groove, but he still feel like, when I have conversations with him, he's like last week when I was talking to him, he was like, I just feel like a free agent, and, like, I feel like I want to find a group to be with, and, like, and it was like we had our thing, like, from the fucking jump. So, like, and that was the thing. He's like, I know people are forming relationships, and it's just like, that's kind of how the game
like, from the moment you walk in the door.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and then as you build these rapport with people, like, they're part of it. They're part of your game and everything, but it's like, it's evolved, like, so crazy.
Yeah.
Which I don't even really know about other than what my dad has told me, and then from, like, watching some stuff in the past. But I don't watch too much of, like, the deep past seasons.
Yeah. I know for sure Keisha got hit with a truck when she came in. She was like, what? Yeah. She was telling me, I was like, Keisha, you got to start talking to people. This was before she was nominated. I said, start mingling, talk to people. And she was just like, well, I'm observing. I like to feel the temperature of the room first.
Yeah, that's not how it goes. It made like, because, like, Kevin and Keisha, the first week, like, I just wasn't around them, and, like, that was enough in 2 days. Like, and that sucks. And it was the worst. But it's like, that's how the game goes. Like, I knew when I came on, I had to force myself to be where I was like, I'm exhausted and don't feel like being. Because you know, like, you're like, oh, shit.
You have to push through.
Yeah.
You have to push through. I know my downfall. My previous seasons where I would get in these alliances and that was it. I wouldn't talk to nobody else. Yeah. I had my group and everybody else just had to go. Yeah. And that's not Big Brother. No. I had a whack social game. Yeah. So coming in this time, I said, and then when the show was over, I didn't really talk to nobody because I didn't talk to nobody in the house either. Yeah. And so when I came in this season, I said, Da'Vonne, talk to people, build relationships, build rapport with people. And, you know,